obviously this is your debut after being an amateur. So October Red Boxing here with the lovely Chloe Watson, Flyweight debutant that's just signed to Wasserman Boxing. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How are you feeling about it?
Do you know what, I'm feeling good. Today it's been a good day, you know, you've been here to be around it. It's good to meet everyone and talk to people who have not only been there and done that, but are on a journey with me too, and able to speak to people who are in the same shoes as me and ready to get ready for their debut and stuff, and it's been a really good day.
So, how many fights have you had as an amateur?
So I think I counted them not that long ago. I'm sure it's like 52 or 53. Around that mark. So yeah, I've been boxing since I was 9 and been boxing for GB in England since I was 15, so I'm definitely not new to the sport, definitely not new to boxing. So yeah, and in that time I become Youth Commonwealth Games gold medalist and won national titles, and also become GB champion on my last fight, so that was on the back end of 2019.
So very experienced. What about the Olympics? Was that a thought of yours?
Yeah, it was a thought of mine. I was on the GB team from when I was 17 until I was 19, but it just wasn't meant to be. And now I'm fully focused, and I feel like my style is also better fitted to the pros. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we get a lot of amateurs that say that, the ones that could have gone to the Olympics, and they say, but I think my style's better suited to the pros. Elaborate a bit on that.
Well, do you know, like you look at the amateurs and you're boxing like every day for 4 or 5 days sometimes, and you literally get like this much time. So as a pro, you know, obviously I'll be starting off with 4-2s, but as I build up, you know, that time goes like that. So I think that's very important for me and my style, because I'm really switched on, and like I said, I've boxed since I was 9, so my knowledge on boxing is also there, and also being around like the likes of Ricky Hatton, you know, it's only going to grow. So, you know, my knowledge to kind of win fights in a longer distance and with my skill, it's just something that suits me.
Talk to us a little bit about your boxing style then.
So I can change it up from whoever's in front of me, but I like to go forward. I can also box on the back foot when needs be. I just like to show skills, to be fair, and that's just what I'm about. I just like to land shots, I like to move, I like to counter, I like to go forward, just like it all. I love boxing.
And coming into the sport as a pro, there's a big discussion on at the moment about the women only fighting for 2 minutes instead of 3. What are your thoughts on that?
Do you know, I had a conversation with someone last week, and my only answer was just still boxing. Like, I know what I said about the amateurs and that there, but you're still getting around it, and there's still a lot more rounds than what amateur boxing has. So it's still fighting at the end of the day, and you know what goes on goes on. If it changes, it changes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just in there to fight, and that's where my focus is, rather than how many minutes are getting around.
So talking about being around the likes of Ricky Hatton, who's actually training you at the moment?
Ricky Hatton and Blake.
Right, okay. So are you there anywhere near his son Campbell? Because obviously Campbell's sort of at the beginning of his career as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he comes round as far as a few of Ricky's lads, but he trains with Ricky's brother Matthew, so yeah, we see each other. But
so that's a good name to be trained by. We talk about names in sport, and the Hatton name is obviously another name that is good to have in the sport. So what can we expect to see from yourself on your debut?
Just the best me, just showing off and showing my skills, and I'm really excited to show everyone what I've got. But you'll see like a good performance, and you know, I've been working hard in the gym since March now, so like I'm just excited to get in there and show everyone like what skills I've got.
You're debuting on the 2nd, aren't you?
No, on the 2nd. It's looking to be November or December.
Right, okay. And what are you expecting from your opponent then? Because obviously matchmaking, you've got very good amateur experience. You've had a lot of fights. I mean, I did a little bit of research on you before we came here, and it's only listed 6, which is an absolute disgrace compared to how much you've actually had. So what type of opponent would you be expecting for your debut?
Well, we'll just have to see on the night and what comes about it. I think like that's not really in my hands to kind of control. I'm just training hard every session I have. So yeah, we'll see on the night and I'm excited for the journey that lies ahead.
Yeah, and I'm presuming that you would have had offers jumping in, so what made you choose Wasserman?
Wasserman's was just the best option, like in front of me, so, you know, and it's delivering, so it's, I'm here today, and like I said, I've had a great day, and it's been good, and yeah, so that was the main thing for me. They kind of understood, they believed in me, and they understood like the path that obviously like needs to be taken for me to go to the top, and that was common interest, and yeah, I'm excited to get going.
I will say that they do seem to have a real genuine belief in their fighters. They're really passionate about the fighters. They sell you really, really well. I'm excited about it. Like I said, I haven't seen any of your amateur bouts, but I'm looking forward for that pro debut of yours. Before we end, is there anything that you want to add?
No, not really. I just know that I've always had like a lot of support like with me amateurs, so I know obviously the support's going to follow me through to my professional career as well. So I'm excited to kind of give everyone in like my community and stuff like nights to kind of like look forward to and enjoy. So yeah.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.